to talk about my WWE Wrestlemania haul, where I was watching Wrestlemania. I've been like, okay, I'm gonna save money. I'm not gonna spend any more money, and I'm especially not gonna spend money on the fucking WWE. So that was a lie. And I ended up going on to the fucking WWE website as the show was going on, because it's like an 8-hour show. Like, what am I gonna do, just sit there for 8 hours? So during one of the matches I didn't really care about, I go on the website and I'm looking and I'm like, I'm just gonna window shop. I'm not gonna buy anything. And I ended up spending about $50. But I got 3 shirts because they were having their little sale, where it was like buy one get one for $1. So it was okay. Right now I'm wearing my Asuka shirt, my Asuka Empress of Tomorrow shirt. It's her NXT version, just because that was kind of the last time we ever really saw Asuka wrestle, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, this was the very first shirt I bought. It wasn't through this sale that I'm talking about. It was like a long time ago when I first got back into wrestling. I bought the shirt because I loved Asuka and she had her streak, and it was on sale because she wasn't on NXT anymore and she was kind of sucking on the main roster because WWE hates her. So this is one of my favorite shirts. Just in general, I have a lot of t-shirts. I have a lot of merchandise type shirts. This is one of my favorites. I think it's really well done, well designed. Her new shirts are okay, but I just didn't pick one up this time. I'm gonna start with the Ember Moon shirt. I didn't even take these off yet. Like, I haven't even worn them yet. Also, please ignore my busted nails. So I got an Ember Moon shirt finally. I've wanted an Ember Moon shirt for the longest time. But I feel like up until now, her t-shirt designs have been kind of, I'm not gonna say ugly, but I don't think that they were my style. Let's say that. They weren't my style. But this one's actually really cute. Even though it says Eclipse Normal on it, which kind of struck me as like a normal people scare me type shtick, but I chose to just overlook that because I love Ember Moon so much. This is the back. So the reason why obviously I got an Ember Moon shirt is because she's like the first wrestler that I had seen, and she's the whole reason why I'm even into wrestling in the first place, is because I had seen this GIF set of her doing her Eclipse, and I had never seen wrestling before. My whole perception of women's wrestling was just girls in bikinis fighting each other in like a mud bath. I didn't really know about wrestling. I never watched it as a child. My parents were always like, oh, wrestling's so fake. But now as an adult, I've kind of grown to like appreciate that it's fake. I guess I like watching people beat the shit out of each other, but I like to also know that nobody's actually getting hurt. Anyway, I'm super off track. So I saw Ember Moon wrestling in a GIF set. First of all, I was like, holy shit, this woman is beautiful. She's absolutely gorgeous. And 2, she's super athletic. Like, I had never seen like anything like it before. So I decided to look her up. I looked up Ember Moon, and then I fell into this like rabbit hole of wrestling. And the rest is history. So yeah, I got my first Ember Moon merch. Now when I ordered my Asuka shirt, I had also ordered Naomi's really iconic green Feel the Glow shirt, and I was really excited because I got this on sale and that one was also on sale, and I was really excited because I love Naomi so much. And then it just never came. They sent me an email like, hey, sorry, we're sold out. So I didn't end up getting it, but this time around I ended up getting a Naomi shirt, and I personally love this design. I think this design's really cool. In terms of like merch, this is like something that I don't think any of the other wrestlers kind of have. where it's like very stylized, but it's also like very her. Obviously it has her little like Feel the Glow on the back. What do I have to say about Naomi? Honestly, I had just kind of been watching NXT because that's where my faves were. And then people started getting called up to main roster. Like when I first started watching, Asuka was still on NXT. But she wasn't, it wasn't like in the beginning, it was towards the end of her NXT reign. So I came in and she was already like on her fucking win streak. I was like, oh shit, this is huge. This woman's like has the longest win streak in WWE history. So I was stuck in NXT. And then when Asuka got called up, I was like, oh shit, now I have to watch Smackdown, I have to watch Raw, you know. Because also I was in love with Sasha Banks too. Sasha Banks was on Raw. So I was like, okay, I have to watch Raw. And on Smackdown, I remember being kind of like not really impressed. I think that's not shitty. Like if you love the women on Smackdown, awesome. Like I really respect everybody on Smackdown. But what really struck me was just Naomi's, first of all, her entrance. Her entrance is one of the coolest entrances I think they have for any of their wrestlers. And her shtick, her sense of style, both physically, like what she wears, but also the way she wrestles and the way she presents herself and like how she is in the ring is so stylized and she's so talented. Oh my goodness, like just the way she can be like acrobatic, she's flexible, and she's a damn good wrestler. Her facial expressions are all that and more. So yeah, she was just another one of my favorites, another one that the WWE really doesn't do justice. Like I mean a little bit more for her because she's been with them for so long, so she gets a little bit more screen time compared to like Ember Moon, who doesn't get any screen time even though she's so talented too. It's really a shame. But anyway, moving on, we're gonna end on NXT just so you can come full circle. I've got Velveteen Dream merch, and it's got a little Velveteen Dream on the back. So the reason why I got this is because I, for the longest time, and still really, I don't really care about the men's division of anything. I feel like they're all, like I don't want to shit on anybody's faith again, just this is my personal opinion. Yeah, they all just kind of feel really similar. They have like really similar shticks, really similar looks, similar moves. The way they like carry themselves is all really similar. Like it's just, I don't want to be shady, but yeah, there's nothing really, there's no variety like how there is in the women's. And then you get to see like Velveteen Dream. And I remember seeing him come out and his intro music was spot on with his whole persona. What he was wearing was amazing. I think at the time when I was watching him, he had his feud with EC3, which was like, I actually gave a shit about men's wrestling, which I didn't think I could do. And it's just so refreshing to see this guy who is powerful. He really is talented. He is a force to be reckoned with, but he's also like very in touch like with his feminine side. He's not stereotypically masculine. He has style, which I think a lot of, again, I don't want to shit on anybody's faith, but I feel like a lot of the men don't have style. But like Velveteen Dream, he has style. He's got his like iconic third eye glasses. Just everything about him is just, when he wore those tights, I think they had like EC3 on them or something, but they were like custom made for the match and it was really cool. And then the other day he was wearing like velvet tights, which were like perfect. Yeah, so the only male wrestler I really honestly give a shit about is the the Dream. And for the longest time, I've been looking for Velveteen Dream merch for a while. And he had merch, but his merch was like not great. It wasn't bad. It was merch, but it wasn't like, it didn't pop, like it didn't, you know, have that kind of attitude behind it. And finally, I feel like this merch does him justice. So yeah, that was me rambling about wrestling for a while and showing off the different shirts that I bought. Yeah.